right, that new game smells wearing off. Let's just get down to business.
Nevím. Deník? Jo, to je trochu z ruky, 950 metrů.
All done in there? Was hoping we could chat. Hope that little dust up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks in during the jailbreak. Got a proposition. Since I'm newly free-ranged, and you're free-ranged yourself, thinking we ought to team up. You're going places. I want to go too. If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. Me. Don't matter what you set your mind to, together we'll be unstoppable. And in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back into Auntie's choice. Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see what I'm capable of. Just gotta find out how to get there first. Doc Tinsley worked with graphs for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist. Reckon we should visit her lab at the edge of town to see if she's got ideas for us.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mind the ship. I didn't mean me, but all right. I see where your head's at. Keep safe out there.
After you.
Nature made apples, but
Why do you corporate folks do all the hard work instead of letting auto mechanicals do it?
Because we get paid to do it. We need the money so we can buy things.
Then once you buy the things you want, why?
Ask them defectors if they miss anything about Protectorate life.
10 bits, they said community.
Yep.
Community.
Trooper Zilong, you are showing increased levels of agitation. Is something the matter?
My arm feels like it's on fire. I had no sleep last night, and this goddamn twitching in my shoulder won't stop.
Have you been observing Dr. Tinsley's protocol?
Ain't much protocol aside from drink water and try not to die. Why do you want to know?
This unit is programmed to look after each member of the crew through around-the-clock observation. Empathy is simulated via a selection of subroutines for priority patients.
Well, I'll be damned. Honored to be in your care, Val.
Ještě půl kiláků, kurva. Tady je, doufám, že to není nepřátelské, kurva.
Physiological cues indicate acute cantankerousness in nearby armed guards. A stealthy approach is suggested.
Nebezpeční nepřátelé. Nepřátelé s lepkami vedle ukazatele zdraví jsou nebezpeční, což znamená, že na ně můžeš být příliš slabý. Máš potíže s jejich překonáním, zkus získat několik úrovní, než se vrátíš. Filmy nad sebou let. Jo. Vůdci a bossové, obzvláště silní nepřátelé, jsou označeni na zřeteli zdraví, což znamená, že představují velkou výzvu. Jsou vyhrazeni pro vůdce a nejsilnější bojovníky skupiny. Ty píče to... Dnes, ne? Vole, to kde se jich tu tolik vyrojilo?
Standing by with life support.
To je píčuč. Ještě je tu nikde někdo? Kurva, kde? Já musím všechny vylučit, píče, to tu nenechám jenom tak ležet. Už nikdo nebyl. Ježíš, jak jsem to neměla vidět. Čtvrtý level. No, mě zajímá spíš, vole, neměli oni tady nějaké dobroty, kurva, co tady kryli? Neměli oni tady nějaké dobroty náhodou?
Unsanitary conditions detected.
Tady. Tady je píčů. Počkej, tam se jde ještě do patra.
I've counted at least 6 horrendous death screams since you arrived. You must be affected as well. Could it be? You seem an honest-to-goodness rational human being, unhindered by bloodlust, unshackled from their basal ganglia. Well then, by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, under Outbreak Provision 5A, I hereby press you into service to aid me in our present crisis. I, Elman Ormsby, Product Envisioner, Department of Proprietary Methodology and Audacious Advances, am your interim supervisor.
Chceš mi jako svého nového asistenta?
Pleading and the like, yes. Well, it's only my second time trapped in a laboratory basement, and I do admit, I did panic just a little. But back to the exciting news about this incredible new opportunity. You working for me, as an aide-de-camp of sorts, on a brief yet no doubt exhilarating assignment.
Měli bychom probrat mou odměnu, než se dostaneme dál?
Assuming success, your fee will be based on the length of your involuntary impressment, dangers from exposure to undisclosed hazards, etc. It should be quite fair. Don't focus so much on monetary compensation. Think of the goodwill you'll earn with Auntie's choice. We have vision and we are going places, this project especially. You see, our lab is a far cry from the others. You're part of something bigger here. The individual not only thrives, but shines even more brightly with the help of their brethren. It all requires a certain devotion. In the end, it's really quite in the best interests of everyone's careers. A rising tide raises all boats, as they say. Well, it should all be rather straightforward, yes? I suspect we'd use a top-down indirect coronium synthesis method, don't you think?
No, mělo by to být docela jednoduché. Mám podezření, že bychom použili metodu...
Oh dear. It's occurred to me this might benefit to some extent from medical training. Are you perhaps someone well versed with pharmacological matters? Apologies. I do tend to assume everyone has a doctorate. No matter, if you are capable of following simple instructions, I'm sure I can guide you through it. Tremendous. Well then, before we roll up our sleeves and determine what's needed, any questions? We'll need two things. Fresh samples of the red spores and the findings from the expedition that originally uncovered them. After that, an antidote should be possible in relatively short order, with your skilled assistance, of course. Spore samples may be taken from a red plant indigenous to an area of tall rock formations northwest of here, ingeniously referred to as the Red Spire. The research team's findings are on a terminal in another building on these same grounds. A satellite lab to this one, if you will. Once we have an antidote firmly in hand, we can save my remaining colleagues, so best not murder them all in the meantime.
Počkej, tady to mám být červené, nebo ne? Ne? Jo, potvrdit. Já jsem to nepotvrdil? Jo, použít. Perky. Průkoštít. No. Z tvorů vždy padá syrové maso, které lze jíst jako jídlo. A tohle mi strašně připomíná úkol z jedničky, ale úplně brutálně tady toto.
Huh. Well, at least it's not shooting the water anymore.
Dobrá brana, on si mi ani nevšiml. To je na pohodu.
Greetings. It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport, once a shining testament to protectorate excellence, now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please let me offer you some victuals. Dut. I insist. Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor at once?
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance.